All right, welcome back. Last time we updated our security filter to add additional capabilities. We're listening or watching for tutorial API keys, and if they show up, then we'll check the database and let people in or not, depending on that key. So next we want to add some background tasks. One in particular, I like logging memory usage in my Java servers so I can track over time whether there's a memory leak and it's running out of space or not. So let's go ahead and create a new package here called task. We'll put our background tasks in here. The first one we will create is a memory logging task. We'll implement runnable, and which means we have to implement this run method. And so within here, we'll fetch the from the management factory. We'll get, let's see, memory, MX bean, and from there we can get both heat usage and non-heat usage. We'll just do heat usage for now. So this returns a memory usage, or we can call this heat. All right, so we can calculate how much we've used, I guess in megabytes. So we could either calculate this out or use, well, yeah, I guess we'll just calculate it out. I was thinking instead of turning this into bytes, we could use a library for that. Like, I think byte size, I thought Guava had something. I don't remember what it is. Doesn't matter, we can just calculate it out. So that's used. We also want max. And so from those we can calculate the heat percentage used, which is the used megs divided by the max times 100 to turn it into a percentage. All right, and then we can log all this stuff. Let's create a logger. Usually we put the class in here. I'm just going to put memory log. We can put this memory log information into a separate file once we update our logging configuration. No need to pollute our activity log with all these memory logging statements. So let's do logger.info. We'll do the string formatting ourselves. We'll use string.format. So our format will be, I guess, heap of percent. There we go. So now we need to actually run this task on a schedule. So let's come into our tutorial API server. So we're starting our Jetty server here, and this will basically block the main thread when we join. So we want, like say right here, we want a scheduled executor service. So we don't want a single thread. We want a new new scheduled thread pool, and then we can decide how many threads we want it to be able to process. Now we could put this jetty stuff in here as well in a separate thread, or inside this thread pool, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just do new single thread scheduled executor, and then we'll schedule at fixed rate runnable, which is our new memory logging task, and then how long we want to delay. So we'll delay 2 minutes, we'll run it every 2 minutes, and our time unit here will be minutes. All right, so let me actually, just to test this, let me change this to seconds and do 120, and I'll change this to 5. Oops. Change this to 5. Just so we can see it without having to wait 2 minutes. All right, let's kick off our server. All right, server's running. We wait 5 seconds. And now we see our memory log. So we're currently running 15 megabytes of our 8 gigs available, which is 0.18%. All right, so that's looking good. We could configure our logging to put everything that hits the memory logger into a separate file. We'll do that later on. All right, let's turn these back into minutes. All right, so now we have a scheduled task. What's next on our list of things to do? So something else that we're not currently doing is we're not doing any config reloading at all. Basically, when the server starts, we parse the URL here, and we pretty much stick with that configuration the whole time. We don't ever make any changes to it. So I'll go ahead and stop this video early, since the next one will probably be a little bit longer. And then in the next one, we'll add support for reloading our configuration dynamically as part of a background task as well. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Later.